You can have him if you want him, part two, man. So shout out to J.A. John Alexander. This is his secondary channel. He's a little over 3,000 subscribers. So get him up there, man. Get him up to 4. He's close to 4. Go ahead and subscribe. Known for his Yeezy content, his Yeezy news, but he moved over to pretty much talking about a lot of Jordan Brand, Nike news. Appreciate him for the updates. So right here we have DJ Khaled about to open a gifted pair of the new 2025 Air Jordan High Retro OG breads, whatever you want to call them. And didn't I tell you in the first video, didn't I tell y'all that these celebrities would never pay retail? I told y'all, sir, I named DJ Khaled. I believe I said his name as one of the people I mentioned that would never pay retail. They know how much it costs to make the shoe. And celebrities, man, who have millions of dollars, they get gifted pairs, but they make the shoe super limited. I told y'all, man, Nike is evil. Nike and Jordan Brand is an evil company, man. Unfortunately, I'm into shoes because I grew up in a childhood. I grew up in a childhood where I couldn't get the sneakers I wanted, plain and simple. I got to grow up and learn to stop blaming my mom. I would always say I'll grow up with a selfish mother. My mom didn't buy me anything. I'm going to stop saying that. It is what it is. I'm going to stop bringing that up. The point is I grew up and I saw a lot of Jordans on other kids' feet in middle school, high school, and I couldn't get them at the time. I couldn't afford them. I wasn't able to get them. So I started reliving my childhood and started seriously collecting in 2015, 2016. So unfortunately, Jordan Brand, Nike Brand had me sucked in, and under other brands as well, but mainly Jordan Brand. So somebody who has worked all their lives. I always worked, always kept a job for the most part. I had to work and pay for my shoes, man. To see a celebrity that gets paid millions of dollars, that's making money, get gifted a pair of shoes that retail for $250, a price that I'd never, ever, ever will consider paying for a Jordan 1. If you check out my shorts, you've seen receipts, $160. I even have receipts for $140 for a pair of Jordan 1s that I received. $250? Never. But look at this. Look at how disrespectful Jordan Brand is. I almost forgot my point, but I just caught it again. The point that I brought up why I started collecting sneakers is the point to let you know why I'm sucked in. And I told you this year is my last year, man. I'm done with Jordan Brand for the most part after this year, man. It's my last run. But they're evil, man. They're a very evil brand. Very evil, very demonic, man. I just posted a short about the statue. They got all these different heads and arms coming out of the bottom that Michael Jordan is supposed to be dunking on. I just seen in this video, there was a red ring around the top. You know what I'm saying? It's in Chicago, of course. And then you got DJ Khaled, man, about to open a free pair, man. Very demonic, man. Very demonic brand, very evil, how they do things. Very, very money hungry. They're working with resellers. They've been working with resellers. Don't get it twisted, man. Freaking Michael Jordan's son is a reseller. He's a reseller, man. He backdoors. He has money and he backdoors pairs. He doesn't even need the money. He's not even doing it for money. I guarantee you it's not even for money. It's just to create chaos. It's to create chaos, man. That's all the devil does. These people are evil, man. These people who run Jordan Brand, they're evil. I'm telling you right now, Jews. I guarantee you 100% Jews who run Nike and Jordan Brand. They want y'all to go out here and pay $900, pay whatever the resale is for the shoe. They don't care. They just want you to drain your pockets. The worship of money, the worship of material things is the root to all evil. And when I say worship, I don't mean just glorifying it like, oh, I love it so much. I got a new stuff. I mean to the point where you're willing to not pay a certain bill, a light bill, or pay your rent this month so you could go and get a pair of shoes. When you're doing those type of things, you are worshiping material stuff. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to go out here and say, oh man, I need them so bad, man. I couldn't get it for retail, but I really need them. 800, 900, man, I really don't got it, but I'll find a way. I'll make a way. I'll tell my landlord I'll pay him double next month. I'll work some overtime. Don't go out there and do that type of stuff, man. I told y'all this channel is more than sneakers, man. We keep it real. We keep it 100. We keep it a thou wow over here because I find it's extremely disrespectful. And I'm good. I'm happy. I'm happy with my 2016 pair. I don't need this pair, man. I really don't. I don't care. Let's go back a little bit. Well, first we're going to play him opening up the shoes, and we're going to go back a little bit because what they try to sell you on is how they reconstruct the shoe, how the shoe was constructed. And we all know that the Airship was the one that was originally banned, not the Jordan 1. They just told him to add some white to it. That's the truth.
Maybe he should have just kept this one to himself privately because it seems like for the most part, people are pretty upset about it, and I kind of understand why. I mean, just look at the face right here alone. This is why people are so mad. I mean, just look at the
I'm not
face
mad.
right here. But
I'm
you know,
fine.
hey,
I
look,
think it's
people are
disrespectful, but I'm not mad. It is what it is. I don't want the shoe. I'm good. I don't
the
care.
sneaker would be limited to just 23 locations across the country, and it turns out that that rumor was actually true, which it looks like Nike has officially dropped the store list via the sneakers app. So if you guys are looking to get your hands on this pair, it looks like these will be limited.
So look, man. Right here. Shout out to you again, John Alexander, JA. Shout out to you, JA, and congratulations on your kid, man. I know you already it's not like recent news, but congratulations. I could say that if you see this video. Hopefully I don't get a copyright for doing this. So hopefully you see this and you respect what I'm trying to do. But man, y'all see the cities, and the closest to me would be NYC, the Bronx, because I'm in Connecticut. I'm about 40 to 45 minutes from New York City, depending on how fast you drive, how much traffic. And I'm staying out of New York. We more than sneakers, and I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. New York is a cesspool. I'm good in New York. We gonna keep it 1,000, man. Last time I was in New York, God is my witness, man. It might have been the last time or before last, because I think I had to pass through New York. I passed through New York to go to New Jersey. But when I was in New York, man, I was literally about to get on the highway. Like I could see the highway in front of me, stopped at a light, and a cop pulled out of nowhere. I don't know where he came from, but he pulled out from behind us, pulled me and my girlfriend over. My girlfriend was driving. I was in a passenger, and he gave me a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt as a passenger. And I told him, I said, "Sir, you can see we not from around here. You know what I'm saying? I promise I'll wear my seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Can you just let me go with a warning?" He said, "No. No." That's not the only reason why I don't like New York, but you know what I'm saying? New York is just, they're money hungry. It's a cesspool. The crime rate is through the roof. People disrespect each other, even if you're from there. They treat each other like crap. A lot of New Yorkers. So what do you think they're gonna treat somebody that's not from there? You know, they try to tell you bright lights, big city, and if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, and you can actually be something, become something in New York. That's bull crap. Don't let them sell you on that lie, man. New York is a cesspool, like I said, and I want nothing to do in New York. I know there's other people like Y Davis. I know Y Davis goes to New York often, all the time, and he makes it back home safe. Good for him. I'm glad that he could go there and do it. He needs to do film content, but I'm staying out of there, man. It's evil. It's evil spirits, man. No, I don't want to be at the wrong place at the wrong time when some bull crap go down in New York, for real, for real. But anyways, man, y'all see that I don't have any of these stores near me. Also, Queens is considered, is in New York. I'm not willing to put in even if I want the shoe, I wouldn't be willing to put in the footwork and drive in and all this stuff to go and try to get the shoe, man, and pay $250 for the shoe. It's just not happening. Comment down below if you have any of these stores near you. If you're gonna decide to go ahead and go after them. But yeah, man, Jordan Brand is trying to see who's gonna take the bait. That's pretty much what they're gonna do, and they're trying to see how many suckers they can get. Are you a sucker? Are you gonna go ahead and be a sucker, man, and take the bait? That's the question. That's the question. And you know what the sad part is? And that's why another reason why this is gonna be my last run, on top of many other reasons, main reasons, is this is gonna be set in stone. They're gonna come out with certain shoes and say, "Oh, it's an 85 cut," or "Oh, we went back from when this shoe was first made and we went back and got the original leathers, put it together." They're gonna find a way to start charging $250 for certain models. That's gonna be the standard, and continue to make them limited like this. They want to create chaos. If you still here, thank you. If you're still here, hit the like button. Comment chaos. That's what I really want you to get from this video. Chaos. A lot of times I don't hit my point home the way I want to, but I'm trying to get there. Chaos, man. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Hold on one second. Jordan Brand wants to create chaos. They want people going crazy, burning up your gas, putting miles on your car, wear and tear your car, driving around the city, doing raffles, being late to work, getting on your girlfriend nerves, upsetting your baby mama because you're going crazy over these shoes. If you're a younger kid, driving your mom crazy, your parents crazy, whatever your situation is, people around you have other stuff to do that is more important than shoes. There is more important things to shoes, guys. That's another point in this video. You have to realize that. And when you're driving around the city and doing all these raffles, doing all this crazy stuff, jumping out the limb to pay $250, you doing all this to pay $250. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you do have a couple of these stores and you could get them. You can get maybe possibly hit on a few raffles. You're willing to pay $250 before tax. After tax, what are you looking at? Like close to 260, 265 around there? 270? What are you looking at? Depending on in New York, the taxes are crazy in New York, right? And other places. Boston, taxes I think are up there too. But yeah, man, you doing all this and you're paying $250 for the sneaker before tax. And the chaos is working. People fighting, arguing in lines. You cut me, bumping into each other. You too close, back up. Y'all backdooring. How come I don't never hit on the raffles here? People are cussing out the store employee, store manager. What? I know y'all backdooring pairs. I got a homie that just got some pairs from y'all, so I know. People can actually possibly win the raffle, and then when you get there, your size is gone. Now you pissed. Now you complaining to social media. Now you want to create a YouTube channel just to try to get people to boycott the store because you didn't get your pair. They sold your pair that you won on a raffle. This is all the stuff that people go through trying to get a pair of limited sneakers. It's not worth it, man. That's why I'm making this video. That's why I'm making this part 2. As an adult, as a grown man, you realize it's not worth it. It's all the same BS. Red, black, and white. Red, black, and white. It's all the same BS. All the same colorways. I don't care what cut you do, what leather you use. You don't release too many red, black, and white colorways. You don't release the bread so many damn times. If you have the 2016, the 2011, 2013, 2012, to 08, 07, 06, 05, I know all those years didn't come out, but you get my point. I'm trying to be a little funny, but at the same time, hit a point home. If you have one of the previous releases, you do not care. It's cool. It's cool to see the videos and stuff like that, but you don't care. Hopefully some people see this video and they wake up and they realize, man, this man's right. He's speaking some truth again. Part 2 truth again.
To just specific Nike neighborhood store list accounts. So go ahead and check out the list right here. For me, for example, I live down here in Key West, Florida. If I was looking to get my hands on a pair, we have 2 locations available in my those being sold.
We more than sneakers here. Let's talk about it. I'm in this video soon. I don't want this video to be too long, just so y'all know. We already got 13 minutes, but he's in Florida, man. And you may say, oh, he's in Key West. That's the safer part. No, I don't care. I don't care what part of Florida you live in, just like New York. I don't care what part of New York you live in, cesspools. Florida's going to drown at one point. And I'm not wishing death on anybody. I promise I'm not. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, the police body cam videos I see, all the news articles I see, the media that comes out, the stuff that's going on in Florida, the disasters that happen if the hurricanes and the hit Florida, man, the people are not right in Florida. I don't know. It's definitely something in the water too. From shootings to drownings to babies literally getting eaten by alligators, and to crazy people just being crazy. The first person that ate somebody's face, I think the bath salts definitely was in Florida. Like, if no human life should not be in Florida is my point. That's my whole point for all that. I lived in Florida for a year. I moved and I was not supposed to come back. Fort Myers. I lived there for a year. It was a good experience. Dealt with a good amount of beautiful females. Ate some okay food. You know what I'm saying? Palm trees. It was a good experience. It felt like an extended vacation, but I'm glad I left, man. I'm glad I didn't stay there and make that my permanent home. Florida is not meant for civilization. California is not meant for human civilization. Neither is New York. Neither is Boston. Neither is Virginia, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, all those places. Nobody should be living in those places, man. Y'all got to come closer, man. We got to come closer. I've said this before in plenty of other videos. But all those states, man, all those states are evil people. Evil people live in those states. A lot of hatred. A lot of hatred in Florida, man. J.A., if you see this video, get out of Florida. For real, man. Get your family out of there, man. Get your family up out of Florida. Come up north more because there's nothing there. At some point, it's gonna be washed away, man. And you just got you just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. People aren't right in Florida. They really aren't.
Fly, which that happens to be MJ's wife's brother's shop, which I feel like it would be tough to grab a pair right there. Shoe gallery again. These are like well-established businesses. They got their loyal customers. They got a loyal base of people that always shop there. So my guess is that they'll probably take care of a lot of those people first, and then for the most part, I'm guessing a lot of these shops are probably going to do raffles. Who knows exactly how everything's going to roll out? But apparently, the official release date is the 14th. But there is word that Jordan Brand has gave the go for some of these shops to begin uh, raffling off or selling pairs beginning on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So we'll have to wait and see how it all goes down. We're about a week away, from when everything's supposed to drop. But go ahead and check out the store list, guys. Check out the shops available in your local area as we do take a look at the list right here. Something that's interesting is that, of course, Trophy Room, located in Orlando, they will have their allocation of stock. I'm sure everybody expected Trophy Room to get pairs, but due to the controversy, which we'll get into in a minute, that's going to be a big talking point for people. And then you also will notice Amon Manier does actually have 3 locations.
The Jordan 11 Concord release. I remember the Jordan the Legend Blue release. Chaos, man. It created chaos. People got trampled on. People got shot. People got beat up. It was ridiculous. This is what I was talking about the ring, the red ring on top. Look at that, man. And then you got all the different. You got a couple arms and heads. I guess those are supposed to, resemble people. Multiple him dunking on like a couple teammates. That doesn't look right. That does not look good, man. Could have just did one person, one person with a jersey on from one team that he dominated.
On top of the Jordan logo, which is featured on all NBA jerseys, that would have been crazy to have that visible.
Right here, man. This is what they try to sell you on.
New feature, which they call behind.
They try to sell you on the story, man. That's what they try to do. They want to show you old pictures and old images and him wearing a shoe. Like that's not what we're getting. We're not getting that. Are you guys selling us the shoe that he actually wore? Are you guys selling us a shoe, you know what I'm saying, that looks like that? With that soft leather? That leather looks soft. Let's go back. Let's go back, man. We're going to pause where we need to pause. That is not the same leather that they release. And I know you're going to say, oh, he wore it, looks worn in. No, I don't care what you say. That is not the same leather. The shape is there. I see where they're going with the shape, but the leather you could tell is a lot more softer. I don't care. You could say, oh, it's worn in. Do not give me that worn in bull crap. Do not give me that worn in bull crap. It is not. You're not going to get the same leather. You're not going to. They can't do it. They can't do it. They can't even stop the fake factories from putting out replicas because they know that replicas are good. Replicas are good in their opinion. Because Nike and Jordan Brand are such narcissists. And let's just say Nike as a whole, because Nike owns Jordan Brand. Nike is they're narcissists. They are. So they love that people will copy. And then when they're ready, they'll sue. Or when they're ready, they'll raid. A lot of those factories get raided. And then the Asian man opens up another factory, another warehouse somewhere else. Yeah. They let them have their fun. And then they sue them, crack down, and then they recoup. That's how they are, man. And they want us to go crazy over the sneakers. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna end this video. We're about to end this video, man. But let me just say, there are dudes in their 40s, right? That'll still, go out their way to try to get a sneaker release. Plain and simple. Let's not even talk about brands, just in general, before we end this video. I'll be 35 in October. After this year, I will no longer wake up to make sure I'm there before the store opens and, you know what I'm saying, make sure I get my pair. I'm done. I'm done with that type of stuff. I'm done. I would be that type of dude where maybe like on a random month out of nowhere, I walk into a sneaker store and I see a shoe on the shelf and I'm like, oh, I like these. And if they have my size, I'll grab them. You know what I'm saying? Because I have what I have. I've relived after this year. After this year, I know I've relived. I relived all the sneaker releases. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, that I can remember seeing when I was in middle school, high school. I relived the experience of having them and putting them on my feet. You know, I relived it. So what would I still be doing it for? What would I go out here and still be wasting my money for? You know, when I got plenty of shoes. I just posted on my short, man. I was getting rid of my containers, putting shoes back in boxes. What do I look like still doing it? You got dudes in their 40s still going out here chasing after sneakers. You look crazy. You look crazy, for real. I'm not doing it no more, man. I refuse. DJ Khaled, I hear Fabulous, probably Travis Scott, of course, because he signed, which is understandable. But why put it in our faces? Why throw it in our faces, man? Because they're evil. And they think that's going to draw you in and make you want the shoe even more. I'm maturing. I'm maturing. I'm at the point where I can accept the fact where I don't want to pay a certain price for a shoe and I'm not willing to go out and jumping through through loops and hoops to go and get it. That's maturity. And I'm proud of myself. And if you come to that point as well, you should be proud of yourself too. That's how I know it's going to be easy. After this year, it's going to be easy to pass up on releases. Because I'm maturing as a man. I appreciate you all, man. I'll see you in the next one. Hit the like button for me, please. Peace and love.